Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about CVs and how important they are when you're applying for a job. So it's very important that you do get your CV looking its absolute best. In my job as an HR manager, I see lots of CVs on a daily basis, and I only have a matter of seconds to look at each one to find out whether they are worthy of putting through to the hiring manager or through for an interview. So let's get started with the video. So what is a CV? Well, CV stands for curriculum vitae, and it's Latin for the course of life or a course of one's life. And they are vitally important, as I said, for showcasing your talent and experience and qualifications and skills to a prospective employer when applying for a job. So your CV should contain a brief account of your education, your skills, your achievements, your previous employment and present employment, and your qualifications. So the format of your CV is flexible, but it should highlight your experience and your skills in relation to the job for which you are applying. And there are some elements that prospective employers and recruitment agencies would expect to see on your CV. And these are your name, your professional title, and your contact details. Your email address and your contact telephone number is all that's required here. And you should not add your marital status or your date of birth or your age, as these are just not required. Next, you should add a personal profile. This is a few lines about you, who you are, what you hope to achieve, your goals, and you make it fit the job that you are applying for. So the person in the personal profile should sound like the ideal person for the role. Next is work history and experience. And in this section is where you can really stand out. So set out your previous roles, your experience, your placements, your internships or volunteering. You should list these with the most recent job first. This is because your most recent job and experience are the most important for a prospective employer. Each job should detail the following. So your job title or role that you held there, the employer details, the employment dates, and 3 to 4 lines of what you actually did in that role. Significant achievements should be identified using the STAR method. So STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. Use active words in the things that you achieved, such as planned, created, and built. If you have a lot of experience or jobs like me, then you don't need to list jobs that are more than 10 years ago unless they are relevant to the role for which you are applying. Next is education, and again, these should be listed with the most recent first. These should be detailed as institution, school, college or university, qualification with the grade, so for example distinction, and then the dates attended and completed. If you have a degree, it may be useful to add a list of relevant modules, assignments and projects. If you have space or if they are relevant to the role for which you are applying, you could add an extra section such as key skills. You could add some soft skills or some core skills if they are particularly relevant to the job, training that you've completed or courses that you've attended, or anything that you feel will help you to secure that interview. So moving on to hobbies and interests, try to keep this area of your CV interesting if you use it, and add unusual hobbies that add to your suitability for the role, and don't use the common ones such as reading and walking. So we've come to the end of part 1 of creating a CV. So I'll see you soon to go through the next sections. But in the meantime, if you do like this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to my channel, as that would really help the channel to expand. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.